Hi everybody, welcome back to another balloon tutorial. Today we're going to be making something super cool inspired by another artist. The one, the only, Mr. John Justice from Splendid Balloons. So today we're going to be making, you can see right here I have pom-poms. $1.99, not too bad, an assortment, right? Which is really cool because today we're going to be making ourselves a little gumball bracelet. But I'm going to replace the balloon gumballs with the pom-poms, and it works out really nice and it's pretty easy to do. So let's go over the balloons we're actually going to use for it. I'm going to have a part of a red 260, and then I have a clear, and then we have a handful of pom-poms. I would say 7, 8, maybe 9 if you can, depends on how big your hands are. But anyway, before we start twisting, let me invite you over to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so before. I'm uploading videos as often as I can just to keep it fun and keep pushing stuff out for you. And so the other thing I was going to say about this is that this will actually set us up for the video that will follow this that I think you'll appreciate and just help you, just keep having fun with your balloons. So let's go ahead and bring the sound down. The way I do my teaching is I do voiceover. That way we can minimize the squeaking and maximize the teaching. That's right. So let's go ahead and bring the sound down. Let's get started. Here we go. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the red. So what we're going to just do is make a loop. And it's going to be about 4 fingers wide, and we'll do about 4 fingers is pretty good. 3 to 4 fingers, can't go wrong. And then we're going to do 2 pinch twists with that. And I was going to say that as far as getting the pom-poms inside of the clear balloon, you could definitely do one of those castration tools. You could look for them. They're usually like blue or like a chrome color, but you could definitely do that instead. So you see what I did is I made that balloon. I did the 2 pinch twists there, and then I took a bite out of the end of that balloon, so that way we'd still have the tail, because we're going to go ahead and attach that to the clear when we're done. So you see I have all my pom-poms there. I'm going to go ahead and inflate pardon me, inflate that clear balloon pretty much all the way. There we go, that's pretty good. And I'm just going to hold those against the bottom there, and what I'm going to do once I got them there is I'm going to go ahead and let the air out. But at the same time, I'm going to push those balloons up towards the nozzle, just so you know. So you see them, I got them pressed. Push them all the way up there towards the nozzle, and then squish the balloon from the sides there. And you'll see that the balloons, or the little pom-poms, get trapped up inside there. It's kind of cool. It's almost like, I don't know, looks like a magic trick, I guess. And so now I'm just digging my fingers in there. And I took my sweet time in this, but, it's not very hard to do. As soon as you get your fingers in there, you're going to turn the balloon inside out. And the biggest thing is just the mouth of the balloon. They have extra rubber there, so you'll want to really tug on that part. But then after that, just a matter of rolling that balloon down, and then you'll be good to go. There we go. We're just about the end there, getting that all rolled down there. And it just depends on how much you do. Oh, you see I had one stuck in the neck there. I went ahead and pulled that one out, and then you just simply pinch at it, and you'll get the rubber or the mouth of the balloon to come back out of there. So one thing to keep in mind also, when you are blowing this up, do a pump. Don't put your mouth in there, because what happens is you'll get condensation in there and you'll fog up the balloon and it won't look that good. So keep that in mind when you do that. If you got a pump, no problem. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do now is just tie the end of that red balloon on there. And here is the I think was a pretty cool part. It just comes from, like, if you've ever been around ropes or any kind of string. All I'm doing is dipping that balloon through the loop there, and what we've done now is we've created a noose or a knot, something for you to put your wrist through, and you're good to go. No problem. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you had fun. Yes. So you can see we made it to the very end here, and it's not a very hard balloon, which is really cool. And I just simplified the bracelet a little bit, and in the process of getting the balloons inside there, just so like I said, just a nice twist on it. It's a beautiful design. I really love it, and hopefully you'll give this a try too. Even if you make the balloon bubbles, it's still really cool to do. Either way, it's a fun design and people always love it. So last but not least, I would say if you like it, give it a thumbs up. And give a shout out to John if you see him. Say, hey, thank you. That's a really cool design. And then let's see what else. Yeah, comment down below if you make it, actually. And if you want to tag me if you make one of these, You know, oh, the other thing I was going to say about the bracelet as well. Cool thing about having the pinch twist on the back here is that you can tighten it if you need to. A lot of times it might be like a little loose, so that's one way you pick up the slack right there. So I thank you guys very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, this one will set you up for the next video that follows. And just a heads up, that one will use a quick link just for a little addition to it. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, happy twisting. Bye.